guys, welcome to my channel and to my journey in beauty, where every video is an adventure in makeup, beauty, and YouTube, and I'm inviting you to come along with me. Today's adventure is my hashtag Let's Get Naked, Pan That Palette update. If you're new to my channel, I am panning the Naked 3 palette this year. My goal is to hit pan on every shade, so let's see how I'm doing. Last month I had a pretty pathetic update. I really had no use at all given the fact that I was traveling and just not wearing as much makeup as normal. This month I did a little bit better. I did go ahead and use this palette at least 5 times. I did really like it paired with my other Pan That palette, which is the Lorac Mega Pro 2. But I am learning a lot. I am wearing this today, but I am wearing the Cover FX Shimmer Veil in Amethyst in the center of the eye, just for a little pop, kind of a halo eye, if you will. But the shades that I'm wearing today are Strange on the brow bone and the inner corner, Limit all over in the transition, Nooner right here in my crease, and then Liar and Factory on the lid. And I tried to use this shade Dust right here on the center of the lid, but even with glitter glue, it just wasn't a lot of payoff, so that's when I took and layered the Shimmer Veil over the top. Not for sure how I'm going to use this shade in the future because it really just isn't a favorite. It's called Dust and it's extremely dusty. So progress, I'm definitely continuing to make progress on the 3 mattes. Strange is a little bit not quite matte, maybe more satin, but so Strange, Limit, and Nooner, I'm continuing to make noticeable dips, as well as the shade Liar and Factory, especially Liar. I really like this. It works well to deepen the outer corner, but also works well to bring up a little bit in the crease for some definition. Shades that I'm really having a hard time reaching for here would be this shade called Mugshot. It's kind of a silvery gray color, and then this shade right here, which is called Dark Side, and it's almost a blue gray. And then Blackheart, I'm not having any trouble using. In fact, I don't know if you'll be able to see the little dip in there, but I'll have close-ups for you on the screen. I do use Dark Heart. In fact, I forgot to say I mentioned it today to darken the upper lash line. So what am I learning about this palette as I pan it? Number one, I think I'm gonna be much more likely to use this palette if it had a little bit more variety than just kind of pink, rose gold, gray, kind of in that family. I'm having a much easier time reaching for my Lorac Mega Pro 2 because there is so much versatility. So one thing that I've learned is I'm definitely not going to pan such a specific color story in the future, but I'm also learning that I really like this palette. The original reason that I decided to pan this palette was because I bought it and then I immediately was bored with it, just based on, like I said, the pretty straightforward pink and gray and rose gold color story here. So I am learning that, but I also am learning that I do really like this. This is a really easy palette for me to reach for, just like the Lorac. It's an easy formula for me to work with, other than that Dust shade that I was talking about. And I am learning which shades pair well with each other, what gives a little versatility to the look. But overall, it's just a nice, easy, get out the door kind of palette to work with. I think it would be great if you have to do your makeup in a hurry in the morning because you have school or work or what have you, because that's when I do tend to reach for this. It's kind of like no makeup days or light makeup days, or, you know, I just want to throw something on the eyes before I go to the grocery store or doctor's appointment, etc. So I am learning a lot about this palette. I do keep track up here on this little sticky note how many times that I use the palette in the month, and I've used the palette about 5 times since my last update. So my goal for next month will be to double that. That will be a challenge because I am testing out the Emily Edit palettes right now and creating lots of looks with that. But I did go ahead and put in the Cover FX Shimmer Veil that I received in BoxyCharm in my monthly makeup basket to go ahead and support this palette and maybe help me reach for it a little bit more. Even though this is kind of a purple shade, it actually does pair really well with this palette in my opinion. So I'm looking forward to trying to support this palette with this product this month in my monthly makeup basket, if that makes any sense. And like I said, my goal would be to double my usage before my next update. So I would like to use this palette at least 10 days out of the next month. So let's see if I can do that. Kind of a short and sweet update. We do have a few months left on this project. I did start a little bit late, but mostly I just wanted this to be a learning process for me. This is my journey in beauty. I'm not only new to makeup and YouTube and beauty, but I'm also new to project panning. And so I just really wanted to see how I did at panning a palette, and I'm learning a lot, and I hope all of your makeup days are beautiful makeup days. I will see you in my next video soon. Bye!